Oh, her Roach TV, TTV, her Roach TV, TTV.
I guess we just going, we just gonna go right into it because it's shit like this fucking chord. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying, y'all. I'm really fucking trying. This shit's never gonna be perfect, right? No, shit's never gonna be perfect, and that's what I want to talk about. Nothing's never gonna work the way you want it to work 100%. If anything, you might get 98%, but it's never gonna be perfect, you know. And I feel like a lot of us tend to get in our own way, you know, trying to be perfectionists, not realizing that time is of essence, right? And when time is of essence, you don't really have time to waste. You can't afford to play with the time. So if you're working on something that you know has the potential, my advice to you would be to start that shit as is right now. Just so you can stick your toe in the water. You know, like when you're trying to get in the pool, when you're trying to get your body adjusted to the temperature, you don't want to just jump right in. You just put your two, man, jump, get up in there. You gotta act right now. You know, worry about the technicalities later. Do not waste 5 fucking years on a project that you know the world can benefit from. Whether it's a product or just music or visual. Don't wait forever trying to perfect that situation. Because you'll be surprised at how many people can see the potential at what you already working with. And sometimes, most times, in most cases, that's enough. But you wouldn't know that if you keep it in the cut. Now, I'm not saying put bullshit out there. I'm not saying to half-ass anything. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about when I say just do it. Just jump out there. Let the people see you grow in the process. Because it's only temporary. Everything is only temporary. This apartment that I'm in right now is only temporary. Lord willing, it's going to change. It's going to be a house. It's going to be better equipment. You're going to see things change. I could disappear and come back fully equipped, or I could take you with me on my journey. Which one do you think holds more value with the consumer? I feel like if I watched you go from losing your 9 to 5 to catching these L's, you keep getting the short end of the stick, right? And then you finally break through. We was with you the whole time, shooting in the gym. How about that? How about I let you join me on my journey? A lot of people aren't built for that type of exposure because a lot of people feel failure in the public eye. Who wants to be wrong? Who wants to say 2022 is going to be my year? Who want to say that? And then 2022 is almost over. The ball about to drop and it's going to be 2023. And you still in the same place you said you wouldn't be. Not 2023. Players fuck up. It's okay. You know, everybody reneges every once in a while. You know, it's the oldest trick in the book. Some do it for attention, some do it for marketing. I mean, we all have our own reasons for why we do what we do, but we not gonna dig that deep. Fuck all that. Jump out there. Alright? Don't think too deep about it. Have faith in yourself like you have faith in anything else with no effort. Believe in yourself. Because if the world is not hip, the world don't know. You have so much time to get all your little antics that are bad habits out of the way. I have a problem saying you know what I'm saying after everything I say. Should I wait till I eliminate that habit just so I can sound, you know, presentable to you guys? Or should I get on y'all nerves with that shit? You know, and it becomes an issue. It becomes annoying. I apologize, but y'all gonna get that. You know what I'm saying. Until I get it together. Join me on my journey on breaking that fucking habit. I love to see it. You see, that's what it's all about. Bringing people along the journey and just knowing that you're going to get where you want to go at. You have to know that, though. You can't just say, you can't just be afraid of getting everybody on board to watch you on your journey to where your goals is and fear that you might not reach your goals, and that's the embarrassment. No. The embarrassment is that you never attempt. You still get a W because you tried. Everything that I put my blood, sweat, and tears on, I try to perfect, right? And just because I didn't have the proper essentials to my satisfaction, nothing got released. Whether it was music, artwork, visuals, short film ideas. I had so many ideas when it came to shooting short films that I overwhelmed myself trying to be a perfectionist and putting everything on the back burner. And I'll sit back and watch these other short films and I'll be like, damn, these motherfuckers is doing it. I don't care if their quality is shit. I don't care if the audio is shit, the lighting is shit. They did it with what the fuck they was working with. I gotta shout out DMV Hoods and News, because that is one example I love to use when it comes to somebody having an idea and just working with what they got until they can afford the proper equipment to keep their production going. This man single-handedly became the eye of the DMV from his cell phone. And it wasn't the most expensive phone. I believe it was what they call the Obama phone, you know? Y'all know how y'all play with us Android users, man. Like our cameras don't be spanking them iPhones, but that's a whole nother conversation we not about to get into. I go off on tangents a lot. That's another reason why y'all motherfuckers ain't heard from me, you know. Even this feels like I'm all wrong because there's so many things that I want to have together to make sure I'm all right. Like, my screen should have something on it, right? I should have my logos and shit going on. You know, I got a project I was filming that's running right now. But god damn, I want to have my shit a little boop bop bop icy, just like everybody else that y'all watch on YouTube. But no, the longer I wait, the longer it take for you to get this motherfucking cake I'm trying to bake. And it's good for you. I be having a lot of shit to say. And I don't know everything. This is a disclaimer. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit about a lot. I like to think I do. So I'm gonna talk my shit instead of keeping it to myself, because me talking my shit can benefit someone out there. It don't do me no better keeping it to myself. Flat out. You know, so you can expect more of these. And I'm gonna talk about everything. Pretty much. I mean, we're gonna talk about relationships. I be having a nice spin on things when it comes to relationship topics. We're gonna talk about, you know, your personal branding. I mean, we definitely about to be all on the personal branding. We're gonna talk about everything in that nature, you know. And I hope it's some useful information. And if it's not, thanks for watching, you know, because I mean well, man. You know, over a good handful of people that told me that I helped change their perspective while moving as an artist. And that's all it is, just me giving you a different perspective to look at things. We can always agree to disagree. But as long as you have that opposite perspective on situations, you know, it could change the way you move. Like, I'm telling you right now, stop bullshitting on that project. Get that shit out there. You're holding up space in your mind that could be creating other shit. You see where I'm going with this? Get it out there. Make it happen. Stop cheating yourself. You know, we all want to escape, and we all love to believe that our talent and our ideas is the golden key to the escape, to get out that door. But how the fuck you gonna get out that door? How the fuck you gonna have the key when you don't even start cutting that motherfucker? And starting is literally cutting your key to success. Starting. Just starting. Just start now. That's why I'm doing it now. I was talking to a comedian and I was telling her, because she wanted to do a podcast as well as do stand-up. And I said, you know, don't wait till you have all the shebang for the podcast. Go ahead and build your likeness now. Build your following up now. Get comfortable now. Start uploading videos now. Or if you're not ready for the camera, which took me forever to get in front of this motherfucker, no lie. You know, if you're not ready to get in front of the camera, then you could download an audio app called Anchor, which records audio. It helps you set up your podcast through that app. I believe it's free, and you can do sponsors. You can monetize it and all of that if your follower pick up. It's an icy ass program for those that want to speak their thoughts on a podcast tip, but don't want to be seen, not comfortable. You know, it's different strokes for different folks. It's whatever that works for you. Let it work for you, and let it work for you to the best of its ability. I'm a firm believer of that. So if you don't want to get in front of the camera, it's not the end of the world. Download the Anchor app. If you don't feel like downloading the Anchor app and even getting started on that, the least you can do is go in your fucking phone and download a voice memo app. I mean, all of our phones that we pay monthly for, I'll pay monthly for my phone. I don't know about y'all. But, you know, everybody that's paying for their cell phone, all this fucking money, we have to learn how to abuse the tools that it's equipped to carry. We can't be using these devices just to talk on now. This shit is a lot of money. It's a lot of people, young and old, making so much money off of this device. That's why I had to shout out DMV Hoods and News. He is getting big and gonna get bigger and bigger. He didn't wait for a Hood Roach, for a Valley, he ain't wait for no videographers. He could have. It's plenty of us out. He could have waited till he locked in with somebody, built that up, and made sure why do it now? And didn't worry about that. And it's been working very well for him. Somebody could have told him, man, nobody's gonna take you serious, nigga. Your audio sounds fucked up. A nigga could have said, man, ain't nobody gonna take you serious because it's just DMV Hoods and News. Don't nobody respect the term DMV. You know, I'm just basically saying, bruh, anybody could have convinced this man from doing that shit, but he stood 10 toes on what he believed in, and this shit is working for this man. He'll always have my respect for making shit shake with a cell phone. You know how many people struggle to have his type of platform? And they got the money? Yeah, there's always two different types of people. You gotta decide which one of those people you wanna be though. True story. But I like this, you know. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Cause I'm wrapping y'all the fuck up. What we at, 15 minutes? That is okay. Cause I thought I was gonna be done with y'all motherfuckers by 5 minutes. I ain't even gonna lie. I think about too much, you know? But yeah, man, this is the start. More's to come. And don't forget, man, please make sure you jump out there. You never know what can happen, man. So many things, so many raw things are getting exposed via social media and going viral because somebody like a Rob Edits will take the clip or Sway the remix god. That's the name. I think that's his name. Take that shit, remix that shit up, and make a regular news audio clip sound like some poppin'. Like he know how to turn it up. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you don't always gotta perfect everything, and don't take forever sitting on everything. Sometimes people just need to see what you got so far. Keep that shit coming. As long as you don't be stagnant, you ain't got nothing to worry about, right? As long as you're not stagnant, right? You shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Nah, if you slanging food, slang that motherfucking food. Get your license, get your LLC, get all that shit. But if you whip that shit up right now, because a nigga like me gonna call and I'ma buy. For sure. Cause I'm here all day. Sometimes I don't got time to cook. Sometimes if I go to the grocery store, I overthink and I take forever because I don't know how to make a grocery list. I just go to the grocery store hungry and I get more than I'm supposed to. That's a whole nother discipline that we can talk about. But people that sell dinners, you know, you hold this real special place in my heart, especially if you deliver off the late night. So put it out there. Let me know. Let me know what you got going on a Tuesday night. You know, real shit. Cause it's money for you to make right now. Then you could get your LLC. Then you could get all that other shit because you gotta make sure. You gotta make sure the people like the product. What if you take all your money, right? What if you take all of your money and invest it in your chefing business, and motherfuckers ain't fucking with your food?